Hey, good time crew.
Good time crew, welcome back.
Team Justin and Staci back in the Fat Kid checking
Your
some
favorite YouTubers
news.
ever.
Yeah, checking some new stuff out. Oh man, I love videos like this because I can't wait to see what they're gonna say.
I can't either. I just feel like I know me and I don't really know a lot of celebrities by name.
Nah, well, this video ain't gonna be no good for her, but it's gonna be good for you, crew.
It's gonna be good.
And it's gonna be good for me. Top 10 scary Hollywood secrets. Or so they think. Because, you know, a secret wouldn't be a secret if everybody knew.
Right.
So,
but it'll be a secret to us because we didn't know about it before we watched this.
Alright, so let's check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join the family. And check us out on social media, guys. Let's have some fun.
Hello.
Top 10 scary Hollywood secrets.
Oh, scary.
Now, I love juicy Hollywood secrets. I feel like it's one of the most corrupt yet rewarding industries. Corrupt because as a woman, God knows how many directors and producers try to force themselves on you or make you sleep with them for the role of a lifetime. And of course, I'm sure the list of drugs going around at after parties is also endless. And obviously the on-set, off-set affairs.
Oh yeah, you pretty much nailed it there. Everyone always wants to know everything about the biggest Hollywood stars. I mean, when I was younger, I would dream about being a famous actress in Hollywood. But boy, the stuff that goes on down there is insane.
As both like aspiring actresses, like I'm like excited to enter the industry, but I'm always like, what could be happening?
What's gonna happen? Who knows? Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan.
I'm your other host, Eamon Hassan. And today we're gonna be doing the top 10 scary Hollywood secrets. Starting us off with number 10.
But you know what? I think everybody has that same kind of thing.
Yes.
Like, hey, we want to join, but we don't want to, you know, whatever y'all do.
Yeah, it's like you don't even want to know everything.
I just want the money. No, I was kidding.
That's all it is, but hey.
Okay, guys.
Everybody can't have everything.
Here we go. After that interlude, we're getting started.
Okay.
Starting us off with number 10 are drugs. This is honestly no secret at all. Hollywood is filled with drugs because contrary to popular belief, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you a ton of drugs. If you don't want to take my word for it, take it from Dennis Quaid. The actor said he had dabbled in cocaine before becoming a star, but it was just for casual use. I love how that's so casual, like, oh, just cocaine for the casual use. In 1974, he moved to LA and his usage didn't get out of control until he started being on set for all these big mainstream movies. Quaid revealed that movie budgets disguise cocaine as petty cash to keep the drugs on set a secret. Moreover, it's freely given out on movie sets because it was just the norm back then and everyone was just doing it. He then shared his coke addiction caused his life to fall apart and it was because of Hollywood. Another prime example is obviously Matthew Perry, who plays Chandler on Friends. If you didn't know that, are you literally living under a rock? Now, he was seriously addicted to cocaine for like 3 full seasons of Friends, which he doesn't even recall filming. I didn't think it was given out that sparingly though, but you know what they say, cocaine is the rich man's drug.
Moving on to number 9, we have
That much, right?
She said he doesn't even recall filming some of those seasons.
I think I remember him saying that. He said he didn't remember because he was so out of it. He doesn't remember when he looked back. Because I think, I don't know.
Talk about being a good actor. I mean, shoot.
No. It's like he can't remember it now.
No, I know what I'm saying.
Years later, he's like, I don't even remember that time.
No, I'm saying he's a good actor in the sense that he was able to go that many seasons having a problem.
He's not really that good of an actor.
Well, I'm saying, okay.
I'm sorry, Matthew Perry fan, sorry.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying we didn't know. We weren't looking at him like, man, he's got a drug problem.
All I'm saying is living single is better than friends. Goodbye. All right.
They say cocaine is the rich man's drug.
Moving on to number 9, we have the casting couch. So this is probably not the biggest secret anymore, but for quite some time it was. Basically, there's a lot of sleaze bags in Hollywood. Some Hollywood directors or stars invite females over and, well, offer them roles in movies in exchange for certain favors. They call this the casting couch. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, they use their wealth and power to persuade innocent people. But sadly, a lot of people desperate for fame will agree to this. In an interview with GQ magazine, Megan Fox actually revealed the truth behind this. She said that numerous big Hollywood legends would invite her over for what she thought was just going to be like a meeting for a new opportunity. But when she got there, she realized their true intentions. She shut down several men throughout her career.
At number 8, we have Alfred Hitchcock. This one honestly pains me because
Yeah, I don't think that's a new one either.
No,
that
that's
casting
not.
couch thing, I think that's a kind of a classic one. I think that we've all heard of that situation happening, even in regular life, not even in Hollywood.
That's true. I was just trying to figure out, were all the people in the pictures, like, was she saying that all of them have done that?
I think they were just showing the top actresses.
Okay.
You're thinking too hard about this, man.
We have Alfred Hitchcock. This one honestly pains me because I love his films, but he's such a misogynistic human being. I'm like, oh. Since his films emphasize a voyeuristic viewpoint from the male protagonist, most female characters were almost just like stock characters. They were remote, usually blonde, sexy, and in the end they always got humiliated. With films like Psycho, Rebecca, and of course The Birds, the man achieved a lot but was a total dick. He once referred to actors as cattle, which I mean, you may be directing the movie, but they are literally bringing it to life. With The Birds, there was major controversy concerning Hitchcock and his treatment of the female lead, Tippi Hedren, who plays Melanie. After she was cast, Alfred became literally obsessed with her and would grab her out of nowhere, non-consensually, and touch her sexually. He stalked her throughout shooting and would isolate her from the rest of the cast while whispering explicit things in her ear. Tippi obviously shut down all advances, and he did not take that well. In the last phone booth attack scene, Tippi's face was cut by the glass pane, and she said she was misled about the logistics of the scene. Or did Alfred just do it on purpose as revenge? If that wasn't petty enough, he also signed her to a 7-year contract that restricted her ability to do work. This was actually never confirmed, but it came to light after he died, and even her co-star confirmed it. Apparently, he also taunted Tippi's daughter, Melanie Griffith, by giving her a wax figure of her mum in a coffin as a present when she was only 6 years old.
Making our way down the list at number 7, we have the Hollywood sign. So, a lot.
Why? That's so strange. Why? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that one.
It's like she said, rich people problems. Because first of all, you gotta have the money to even have a wax sculpture built.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Who's doing that?
Now, the Hollywood sign. What is the mystery? What is the secret behind the Hollywood sign? I've never been to California, so I've never seen it.
There's been a lot of talk about that for years, though. Like,
find out.
I know.
The Hollywood sign. So, a lot of dark things go down in Hollywood, as you probably realize by now. One of them was the suicide of Peg Entwistle, a struggling Hollywood actress. She had dreams of making it big in Hollywood, but sadly that didn't happen. She was a successful Broadway actor, but didn't have much success in the film field. Her one role was a 15-second appearance in the movie Hazel's Cousins. The pressures of being successful in Hollywood, along with the Great Depression, kinda got to her. On the night of September 16, 1932, she climbed to the top of the H on the Hollywood sign and jumped to her death. Wow. Now, this tragic incident actually had a huge influence on current pop culture. In the 2009 film Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, the H in the Hollywood sign was made the entrance to the underworld. In Lana Del Rey's song Lust for Life, it starts with the lyrics, "Climb up the H of the Hollywood sign." It's assumed that these are both references to Peg's death.
Now, at number 6 is Jane Mansfield. To be honest, I had not heard of Jane until I started researching this video, but wow, she was actually gorgeous. She was an American actress, singer, nightclub entertainer, and one of the first Playboy playmates. She was in movies like The Girl Can't Help It and Too Hot to Handle, and a bunch of more movies that came out way before I was born, and I haven't seen any of them. Now, in 1967, Jane was in Mississippi doing some appearances, and on the 28th of June, the plan was to go to New Orleans for another appearance. So Jane, her driver Ronnie, her attorney Sam, and 3 of her kids got into the car and set off on their way. At around 2:30 AM on Highway 90, their car was speeding when it crashed into the back of a tractor trailer. The adults in the front died instantly, including Jane, but her children thankfully walked away with minor injuries. Now, apparently Jane was actually decapitated since the car had its top literally sheared off, and it looked like her hair was tangled in the windshield. But it turns out she just suffered from severe head trauma, as in her skull was crushed. I love how I was like, just severe head trauma, that's a lot. And the blonde hair was from the wig that she was wearing, apparently. It was this incident that propelled the NHTSA to start adopting an under-eyed guard on their tractor trailers, which is sometimes called a Mansfield bar. Fun fact, one of her kids that survived was Mariska Hargitay, who you all must know from Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I literally used to watch her so much growing up, I was like, damn, she has a hard name. But then I realized people pronounce my name really badly, and I'm like, okay, at least my name's not Mariska Hargitay.
We are now at our 5th and
That is insane because I didn't even know that was a thing, but now I know.
Me either.
That's oh man, oh it's scary. This is scary secrets. I don't know if that was a secret, but that's definitely scary.
It's scary, yeah.
And I had no idea that the woman from Law and Order. I mean, yeah, from Special Victims.
Oh, right, that's her mom.
Yeah, that's her mom. Family ties,
she
man.
Survived.
Family teams, man.
Yeah.
You always see like, oh man, how did this guy get his start? Oh, well, he came up as a working actor, and then it's somebody's like cousin.
Yeah, somebody's nephew.
Yeah, I was gonna say so and so's nephew,
daughter or son.
Yeah. Well.
We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with The Cursed Project. The 1961 film The Misfits was filmed with old Hollywood stars like Marilyn Monroe, Montgomery Clift, and Clark Gable. So you would think it would be a big success, right? Not so much. In fact, this movie is said to be cursed. When filming, they experienced a number of setbacks and bad things would happen to them. Then, Gable died of a heart attack a few days after filming. Marilyn Monroe overdosed on set and then died barely a year later after the film was finished. And the night that the movie was airing on television, Clift died of a heart attack. That's so spooky. Like, all 3 stars died very soon after the production ended. So it's thought that this movie is somehow cursed.
And number 4 is Superman.
Has anybody ever seen that movie? That's really creepy.
I know, I don't like this creepy thing.
Has anyone ever seen that movie, The Misfits?
I haven't.
I've never even seen it.
Have you guys seen that?
I'm about to say, let us know in the comments if you ever seen that movie. That sounds kind of freaky, man. All of them passed, like right after the
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that's weird, dude. Yeah, that's why I was like,
I actually gotta watch it. I actually gotta want to watch it to see what it's about.
Yeah.
Like, what was going on at that time that all of the, overdoses and heart attacks? Just random heart attacks?
Heart attack, eh? Okay.
I don't know. All right. Well,
okay.
Number 4.
And number 4 is Superman. No, I'm not talking about Henry Cavill, but I honestly really wish I was. No, I'm talking about George Reeves, who not only played Superman on TV in Adventures of Superman, he was also Superman in the film Superman and the Mole Men. And also producer Chris just told me there was also a Christopher Reeves who also played Superman. But what made George notable was the manner in which he died or got murdered. On the 16th of June 1969, the LAPD reported that George had been shot in the head at some point between 1 and 2 in the morning. The people in the house at the time were his fiancée Lenore and 4 other people. They all went out, some to a restaurant, whereas Reeves went to a friend's wrestling match. Around midnight he went to bed while 2 of the friends were downstairs just having a bit of a party. Apparently he came down and angrily told them to be quiet, then calmed down and stayed for a while, had a drink, and then went back to bed. All the guests were downstairs when a while later they heard a single gunshot, and by the time they went upstairs they found him lying across the bed naked with a pistol between his feet. It looked like he had shot himself, and the friends took an awfully long time to call the police, so they were so shocked and so very drunk. One friend claimed his fiancée was actually upstairs with him and came down after the gunshot, telling everyone to tell the police she was downstairs the whole time. Alright, Lenore, you're a bit shady. There was no gunpowder on Reeves' hands, no fingerprints on the gun, the bullet was found in the ceiling, yet there were also multiple bullets in the ground, yet they all only heard one gunshot. On the flip side, George was also sleeping with Fixer and MGM VP Eddie Mannix's wife Toni at the time, but you'll find out about him later. He is a douchebag. Rumor had it that Eddie had mafia ties and found out about the affair and had him killed. So either his fiancée killed him, the mafia killed him, or he actually did commit suicide. I don't know.
Coming in at number 3, we have the mysterious death of Thelma Todd. At just the age of 29, Thelma Todd became a successful Hollywood star. That was until December 16th, 1935, when she was found dead in her car in Jewel Carmen's garage. Jewel Carmen was an actress and wife of Roland West, who Thelma had the occasional fling with. The cause of death was carbon monoxide poisoning. However, her car wasn't running when they found her, and it still had fuel in the tank. As a result, this has become a huge Hollywood secret. No one truly knows what happened to her. Was it accidental, or was it her ex-husband seeking revenge? Maybe it was her business partner or secret lover, maybe even her shady agent. We really don't know. Now, West did say that he locked her out, which made her seek refuge in her car, and so she may have accidentally killed herself from having the car running in a closed garage. But autopsy revealed that she had damage to her throat. One popular theory is that she died at the hands of West, who then staged her death to look like an accident. There's just a lot of secrets surrounding the case. Someone knows what happened, but to this day, we truly don't know.
Now, at number 2 is the
You know what's scary about that kind of stuff, guys? Is the fact that when they do those things, especially when it happened like that, there's never an investigation.
No.
It's just like, well, whatever. She definitely just left the car running and passed out.
Yeah, it's like, well, we can't figure out what happened, so we're just gonna silently move on. Like,
yeah, it's like, what happened to her?
Right, you always notice certain investigations get way more attention than others, and it's like,
That's what makes it scary for me, because I'd be pissing a lot of people off.
I know. Listen.
They're gonna be like, just out of here.
Yeah, okay. Like, no, we don't want that.
Alright, I want to smoke, man. I want to smoke.
What to say?
We truly don't know.
Now, at number 2 is the fixer. Some believe any publicity is good publicity, but I mean, there's legitimately bad press out there. Like, if you're gonna get caught getting arrested for a DUI, or you go to jail for murder, that is bad publicity. You may have heard of this before, but in Hollywood, when someone gets to a bit of a sticky situation, they hire a fixer like Michael Sitrick to twist the negative stories into positive ones. I get why fixers are so important, since celebrities get to shit every week, but sometimes they protect the wrong people. For example, back in 1937, Patricia Douglas, a 20-year-old actress, went to an after party for the MGM annual sales convention. And just imagine this party as a giant Hollywood frat party where people can legit do whatever they want because of how much money is just floating in the air. Either way, during the night, MGM sales exec David Ross, along with a friend, forced her to get drunk before sexually assaulting her. Patricia obviously wanted to press charges, and she did, but MGM got their fixer, Eddie Mannix, who I also mentioned beforehand, got him involved, and he made sure David's studio was never mentioned during the scandal. That in turn ruined Patricia's reputation, and Eddie somehow also got a portrayal in Hail Caesar, which is some sick kind of karma after ruining Patricia's life and God knows how many more.
And in our number 1 spot, we have the Poltergeist. This 1982 film has been scaring people for years, and not just from its creepy storyline. No, the film itself is cursed. In fact, it has been named the most cursed franchise in Hollywood. Brace yourself. It's about to get creepy. So first off, the skeletons used in the rainy pool scene were real skeletons. Yeah, apparently it was cheaper to get real ones than to make fake ones. Oh, that's probably how the film became cursed. Then while filming a scene where a character gets choked by a robot clown doll, the actor actually got choked by the doll. Steven Spielberg thought that he was just doing a really realistic performance, but then noticed that he started to turn purple. That's not all. Multiple actors from the movies died tragically either during or after filming. Dominique Dunne, who played the older sister in the first movie, got murdered right after its premiere. Then 2 other actors died from cardiac arrest, and Lou Perryman, who was Pugsley in the movie, got brutally murdered by an ex-convict. So yeah, too many freaky coincidences for the film not to be cursed.
And that's it for today's
Man, pass on that.
Oh,
I've never seen
my
that movie.
gosh.
I'm never gonna see that movie. I don't want to watch that movie.
What?
I heard of that name before, Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
But
I was thinking about from Luigi's Mansion. Yeah.
You leave right now. No, I was just kidding.
Leave me alone.
But yeah, I have no idea, but I don't want it.
No.
I don't like stuff
Just
like
that energy, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even need to let that kind of energy into your house. Like,
Yeah, but you know what's strange is I guess that's what they call selling you to the industry. Because if you ask me, if you're like, all right, look, I got this great movie opportunity for you. You're gonna be on the big screen, blah 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 blah. It's this movie about slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a slave movie, and you're gonna get cursed. You're gonna come back from hell, and
it's like
I'm like, I don't really want to do that, but this could be a great opportunity.
See, it's like a toss-up because it's like that's really bad. Like, it's inviting a lot of negative energy.
Right.
But, and you know what they say, you should never play around with stuff like that. Like how they used to say back in the day, like, you play around with crutches or something like that, and you're going to be on crutches. Like, it's that kind of thing.
So it's like, change your life or keep your morals.
I don't know. Moral's gonna have to win it for me.
I don't know, guys. All right,
It's tough.
Good Time Crew. That was a little different for us.
Very
That was
weird.
Scary, and a lot of stuff was older. I want them to bring up some new stuff. Some stuff from they were like 1935. I'm like, where's
The
stuff
new
from
stuff's not gonna
1995?
come. Nah, it's too soon. The new stuff is not gonna come out for like another 20 years.
All right, well we'll be here waiting for that right here on YouTube.
We'll be right here.
Right here on YouTube or whatever the next platform is after that.
Probably still like YouTube Premium Plus Pro Max or something. I don't know.
Good Time Crew. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Hey, we'll see you next time.